We started talking about having kids, then she confessed she. Hi everyone, welcome back to another Reddit cheating story. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell so you won't miss another cheating story goes live. So ours was an arranged marriage. We were set up by our parents, we met and then decided we liked each other. So we talked for 1 year before getting married. At that time we were living in different countries. After we got married, we couldn't spend much time together as she was doing her PhD and I had to get back to my job. So we spent 45 days together after marriage before I had to leave. Of course we talked every night, but I can understand it's not the same. Anyways, after 15 months she finally got her PhD and joined me. The first few months were a little difficult as it was the first time we were living together and obviously she had left her life behind, but it gradually got better. And by better I mean awesome. We had so much fun together and just became the golden couple in our circle. People used to call us cringy teenage-like couples. And during the lockdown we actually enjoyed and had a lot of fun. We both got fitter as we had started working out together, learned to cook a lot of new dishes, and picked up dramas to watch. In short, we enjoyed each other's company and didn't get bored or fed up. Anyways, we just started discussing having a baby next year, and suddenly she got very quiet and sad. I asked what happened and she said she has something to tell me. Then she proceeded to tell me that she had cheated on me with one of her fellow PhD trainees after our marriage. It was an 8-month-long affair and she only ended it because she almost got caught by her mother. What happened was that one day she had gone with her AP to a restaurant and her mom and aunt also came there suddenly, so they had to leave. This incident really scared her and made her think. So she ended it with her AP. But what really hurt me was that she admitted she loved AP and was contemplating asking me for divorce so that she could be with him. I was of course devastated hearing all this. She says it was only after living with me for a few months that she realized that we in fact did love each other very much and she would be a fool to throw away such a wonderful marriage. She has been very apologetic and caring towards me after her confession. She has said that if I want I can divorce her and she won't contest for any alimony or assets, but she really wants to make this work. She is begging me to go to couples counseling and see what we can do to save this marriage. She is willing to accept all my conditions in order to save this marriage. But I don't know what I want. One moment I want to end it and next I realize that we did have an amazing marriage the last 3.5 years. So fellow survivors, any tips for me? And what's been the worst part of this is her admission that she loved her AP. How do I get past this? My logical brain says this marriage is too good to just throw away, but the emotional brain is telling me to go scorched earth. I am so confused here. Any advice will be appreciated a lot. Thank you for listening. Here is the second story. So for context, we have been together for 13 years, and married for 7 years. We also have a 4-year-old daughter. About 4 months ago, I, 41M, discovered she, 34F, had 6 affairs where 4 were physical affairs. 4 of her affairs were in the first year, 2014. I traveled a lot. And 2 of them were physical affairs and 2 were emotional affairs. Let's call one of the APs V, hold on this guy. One was in the 3rd year, 2016, also a physical affair and about the same time she got pregnant. In 2017, we got our baby. In 2018, she had a physical affair with V. She kept an emotional affair with him all the time. He lives in another state, and was here for work. In January 2019, she had an emotional affair with a coworker, kissed him once in 2019. She met him again last September where he tried to kiss her. She felt terrible and left. I was aware they had lunch together, we were at home, her GPS checks. She came home very distressed. The discovery. In January, I found some pics of the physical affairs from 2016 in an old phone. I left the house with the phone and all our computers. She believed I had access to all her WhatsApp history, including deleted messages. Because of that, she confessed everything so we could try reconciliation. So I came back 3 days later. About the immediate fallout, she took full responsibility for what she did. She did not blame shift me. She said we had a perfect marriage, and she never missed anything. She had love, attention, support, sex, everything was good. I'm a good husband, a wonderful father, and an amazing son-in-law. Her parents are our neighbors. She showed remorse and accepted full monitoring. She even accepted signing a post-nup agreement. But I didn't follow this. She asked me sorry almost daily until her father died, a month ago. She contacted each one of them, said I discovered, and she was trying to save her marriage and her family, and they should not contact her ever again. She blocked everyone on everything. I helped, since she is not much into technology. She had a pattern, and some more details. She only cheated with married men. She has established an emotional affair with them long before the physical affair starts. She only had one sex night with each. After that, if she could, she maintained a kind of an emotional affair, mostly provocative. But with some, only friendship because she likes to receive compliments. One, that tried hard other sexual encounter, she cut it out completely. The provocative pictures were frequent as well as regular pics. She was obese and I'm skinny. She had low self-esteem, but I always found her beautiful. In September 2019 she underwent bariatric surgery. Now she is pretty hot. After the surgery, she never sent any more pictures to any of them. She is impulsive. We have the perfect family on social media. She always shows her appreciation for me. I'm a constant in her public life. I love and care for her family, as she does with mine. My mother and her parents know about the betrayal. My mom knows everything. Her parents, only that she betrayed me. Where are we today? We were both unemployed last year. We spent the whole year together inside our home. It was great, for both of us. Lots of caring, partnership, sex, great year. We are not rich, but we are responsible with money. Never bought a home. So we have some years' worth of expenses at the bank. The unemployment did not compromise our life. We made more or less the same money in the past. Her father was sick with cancer. I was the one who mainly took him to the doctors this year. After the first month after D-Day, terrible for me, initial reconciliation was great. Great partnership, great sex, everything. She got a job close to home, asked sorry daily, and it seemed everything will be on track. Then her father died 1 month ago, 3 months past D-Day. At exactly the same time, she was transferred to downtown. I felt very insecure. There are plenty of opportunities to cheat there. She is very disturbed with her father's death. They were very close. After her father died, sex has gone, of course. But at least once a week we make it, but I feel she only does it for me. This week she sent me a gift, a perfume, with a letter, saying it's a small gift, and she will compensate for all the evil she made. She feels she accelerated her father's death with the betrayal. She said this to my mother while asking for forgiveness for her. I'm still unemployed, and will start looking for a job now. I am taking care of lots of things, including her father, and honestly, not really up to after D-Day. I asked if she wanted an open marriage, swing, this sort of stuff, but she declined. But she wanted to do a threesome with other girls, since I have this fantasy and she feels she owes me that. I did DNA, she is my daughter. My wife wanted me to do it. So, what's the problem with the reconciliation? We talked a lot about the affairs, but she thinks it's time for me to let it go. She doesn't want to talk about it anymore. I don't keep it over her head. I can talk about it without emotion, sort of. But I think it's important so the whole thing doesn't happen again. Don't need any more details, but I think the subject must be present. She is somewhat a narcissist. She felt irritated when I said I will spend some money on me, fix my teeth. But she took me on a shopping day to buy lots of new clothes for me. She does all sorts of small things to please me on a daily basis, and goes the extra mile for that. For example, since I'm at home, I take care of everything here. But one day she woke up earlier so she could wash the plates from the night before she left for work. She doesn't want to go to individual counseling, and is reluctant to start couples counseling. When we talk about the cheating, she either cries out and suffers a lot, or gets angry that I did not overcome it. Sometimes she feels terrible about what she made and cries, even alone. Sometimes she tries to minimize it. Except for the infidelity, I really have the best wife in the world, and we had a great marriage. I think I can even live an open marriage, but I definitely can't live with lies. She seems really sorry, and seems she was coming out of that destructive behavior by herself before I discovered. But still looks for external validation, which is a big red flag. I want to save my marriage, I still love her and we both love our daughter. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell for any future cheating stories.